All right, we should be live. And we are. Good, good. Everything is looking great. All right. Back to it, boys. Back to it. Sorry I've been absent. I know it's been a little while. I've been consistently streaming on the weekends, except that I kind of fell down on the job. I was not here last Sunday, and I was also not here the Sunday before that, and I apologize, but I'm just glad to say that I'm back today. And my lighting situation is god awful. Let's get this a little bit dimmer. I am looking just positively glowing, I tell you. And my camera is freaking the fuck out. Is that glitching on your guys' end too? Yes, it is. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Hold on. This shit's dying. Let me unplug and replug it in. Okay, hold up, hold up. Are we intact? Oh god, I broke it. Oh no. I think I have to re-add it. Hold up. Um. Okay, deactivate that item. Okay, if I activate that item, does it work now? Okay, hold up. I think we're good. Yeah? Okay. I think I fixed it. Alright, let's go. There we go. We're back. It's fixed. After my camera decided to have an aneurysm and start showing fucking horrible after image flashes of like previous recordings. That was weird looking, to say the least. Glad we got that sorted. I've never seen it do that, but it is a cheap camera from I don't even fucking know the brand. God, I've had this webcam for ages. Shout out to mom. Mom bought this webcam ages ago. I was still in high school and my mom bought me this webcam as a gift. I was like, oh, I want to do like some streaming or YouTube. I need to get a webcam. And she's like, hey, I found this webcam. And I was like, well, it doesn't look super nice, but it's a start. And I still, to this day, have not replaced it with anything else. I still just use it. It was like 29 bucks. This is some nondescript, random, cheap e-garbage webcam. And you know what? You know what? It's fine. I can live with it. I mean, I could always just be a faceless YouTuber. I mean, so many people don't even use webcams, right? But I don't know. I just felt like it'd make more sense if I had one versus if I didn't. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's get rolling. We have lots of maps that we still need medals on. We have completed the whole first 2 pages. I'm working on the third page. We still have some difficulties we need to do on carved. So let's see if we can't knock out half cash, which is my least favorite game mode. Absolutely fucking despise half cash because it's objectively dog ass. Oh, kitty, kitty. Come here. Kitty. Say hi. Say hi. Aw. Squish, squish, squish. Oh. Say hi. Meow. No, don't sniff the microphone. You're supposed to say hi. Oh. Yeah? I heard you crying at the door, baby. Sweet fuzzy baby. Alrighty. I know, I put you down, I promise. Oh. Sorry, we all know the rules. You must bow to your cat's will. If Kitty is at the door, you must answer. Whatever you're doing is not important enough. My poor little baby. I could never leave her hanging. I swear to God, that blue's gonna slip. Okay, I was gonna cry. I just really would like to get Gwen up. That would be ideal. If I could have Gwen up very soon. That's simply not gonna work. I'm gonna have to get a tack shooter up in here. Oh no, my roommate's cat is at the door. I will say no to her. I have no allegiance to you, beast. Want in all you please. Want in one hand and shit in the other. See which hand fills up first. Oh my goodness. Why can I not get comfy? My pants are fighting me. It's an everlasting battle between me and an inanimate object. It usually is, to be honest. Ignore that. Ignore the mug. Tack shooter's out here doing the Lord's work. Ah, there we go. Oh, come on. Yeah! I'm trying to decide where it's, like, tightest. I think right about there is the best. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. This music is absolutely banging. Ba-doop, bop, bop. Alright, let's get a boat. Boat is king of half cash. Just because he can hook Moabs. Although this map just kind of sucks for water towers because these are not good locations. Me win, I pop balloons. Is it me or did that give him like... That looked like that changed his range. I think I'm on crack. Uh-oh, Molotov. Stinky. Give me that crow's nest. I want camo on this bastard. Boot up, ba da, boot up, up, up. Yes, light them on fucking fire. Yeah, let's see if we can't. Have no fear, I will cover the rear. Get a guy who's seeing basically the whole map if we do this, because I've got good coverage with my other towers. I just need a tower over here that has like big range, and then boom, I can see everything. Actually, why not a boomerang? This guy's pretty goated anyways. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, if I get this guy to ballistic missile, he'll pretty much kill the mob by himself, because he's got the range of all these other towers plus their damage, so. Basically, ballistic missile and I win. This guy, he does the Lord's work. Literally the goat. Alright. This Moab is going to experience what we call easy clap. Easy clap. There it is. Absolutely obliterated. You ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. What? Kitty. Aw. Kitty in chair. Monkey pirates. Farming in half cash? Can you say cancer? The crossbow was just like. I got a farmer. Farms take forever to pay themselves off in half cash. They're still worth it, but fucking barely. Oops. Alright, I need to start getting some other upgrades. Oh, they got double fired. Aha, losers. Alright, let's get this guy to sharpshooter, because sharpshooter's cooked. Pop those Moabs early. That'll do it. Glaive Ricochet. Everybody's favorite ability. Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Yeah, we're gonna ultra giga buff this dude. Ugh. Alright, these sell decently. Alright, now I can no longer reasonably invest on those farms without it actually being a net loss on money. So now it's time to actually spend into my towers. Which the first order of business is going to be getting this guy up. First thing we want to do is get this guy to Monkey Pirates. Monkey Pirates. Ooh. There it is. There's Monkey Pirates. Alright, so those are worth a combined total of like 12,600. One more farm to earn a little bit more money. I think this one has to generate 600 to be profitable. I don't even know that it will be. It may not even be profitable. Burn everything. Yes. Just for funsies. They barely popped all that shit right at the end, dude. That 76 rush was bad. Alright, I'd really love to get this guy to Pirate Lord. I don't know if I'll be able to, even if I sell everything. Okay, I'm gonna turn off auto start. I don't want it to auto start the rounds. Cooked. Alright. Boop. 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 The old Pirate Lord. Pretty banging. Pirate Lord's pretty goated. Give him jungle drums. Give this guy a buff. Destroyed. Absolutely blasted. Ghetto blasted like ain't nobody been ghetto blasted before. Destroyed. Boom bang pa. Oops. Alright, we still got some other medals to get. ABR is a cancerous game mode that I hate. Honestly, I hate half cash and ABR. Everything else is like, eh. Everything else is alright, I guess. Gwen attacks so fast. Her attack speed is cooked. Then she has base lead popping, so. And she technically has base camo with her Molotov. Or nearly base camo. Alright. Hold up. Let's get auto start back on. I hate ABR, dude. ABR is literally anti-fun. It's anti-fun propaganda. I'm getting a heli pilot. Because heli pilots are straight up goated. Hang out over there, buddy. Why does Gwen whip yellows? Why does she whip yellows? Why does she whip yellows? Alright, camo lead is gonna be like very soon. Oh my god, Gwen, please. Stop whiffing everything. He does not know what's coming. Got him. It lasts just long enough for that to work. And see, now everybody has camo. Isn't that just fucking perfect? Yeah, you hang out right there, buddy. Dang, stream's quiet tonight. Normally, this game gets quite some heat. All of my biggest, highest viewership streams have been this game. My Skyrim streams are usually really quiet. I figured I'd do this game tonight since I don't have much time. And it's just dead. No one's here. Razor rotors. Oh, yeah. Fucking barely, man. Fucking barely. Played Maelstrom. Oh, I gotta go for a minute. I gotta go fucking do a thing. The stick of truth. The cheese of truth. Hey, kitty. Hi. Do I want to watch this? Yeah. I want to watch this right now. Right. Jesus. Spend half of my stream away. Not cool. Not cool. I hate it. It's Sunday, and I got work tomorrow, and I have laundry to get done, but I'm just trying to stream, and then my fucking dryer's like, I'm done. The clothes are dry. It's like, God, I'll get to it when I get to it. That's whatever. Oh my god, Glaive Lord is cooked. Cooked! Glue everybody. I'm gonna be honest. The primary stacking strategy works really well. It's where you just do the primary. Fucking monkeys. Also, I realized the helicopter looks really funny on stream because I stream at 30 FPS. So like my monitor, I'm running this game at fucking, I don't even know if I have VSync on. That's a good question. Do I even have VSync on? I don't even know if I have VSync on. If I have VSync on, I'm running this game at 165 FPS. If I don't have VSync on, I might be running this game at maybe fucking 300, 400, whatever, like a really high amount of FPS. But because of how YouTube streaming works, I stream at 30 FPS because any higher and it doesn't do it. So the helicopter blade looks really funny because it's only at 30 FPS. So on my screen, the helicopter blade is just a blur. I almost can't see it. I basically can't see the helicopter blade at all, and I just see the helicopter. But on the stream, it's just slowly just fume, 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 fume. I mean, it's still fast, but like not nearly the same speed. The BFB. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll get some banana farms. Oh, primary mentoring. Cannon? Oh, I'm so stupid. I was gonna say I think I'm only not using ice, but no, I wasn't using cannon, dude. Gotta get the whole crew up in here. Just spam the maelstrom. Hi, Lilith. What's up, baby girl? Hi, kitty. I want to do all the things. Ha 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 ha. Mm. Oh, my poor baby kitty. She's probably crying for me to let her out. I don't wanna. What, baby? What, you want out? Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Oh, get whacked with headphone cord. Come on. Let's go. Bye. Oh, man. That poor kitty wants... My room looks like the beginning of a horror movie. Yeah, it kind of looks like oh god, I don't even know the name of them. The horror movies that like the whole movie is like through like people's like is like through like a camera system in the house. What is it? Paranormal Activity? Right, especially how like my bathroom door is open right here and it's just fucking it's just the void. Like it's just nothing but straight void back there. Just waiting for shadow demons to just out of nowhere. Damn, it's past midnight for you? Where the hell do you live? What kind of time zone are you? Are you in Britain? That's a long ways ahead of my time zone. 4 hours ahead? Yeah, that's like 4 hours ahead of me. I'm doing good. Doing really good, actually. On Tuesday, most recent Tuesday, just back on Tuesday, I went and got another x-ray on my arm. talked to the surgeon again, and I have officially been cleared. My arm is considered a fully functional, not broken, not useless left arm. I was just warned to be, like, a little cautious with it. Basically, the surgeon was like, yeah, don't catch a falling refrigerator, and you should be good. So, the arm is great. The hospital bill is the farthest thing from great, but, well, fuck those guys anyways. They'll get their rent when they fix this damn door. That's the way I see it. You're in Belgium. That would make sense. 4 hours ahead of me. Alright, how much shit can I buy with all this money? Alright, let's... Bomb Blitz. Glaive Lord. Primary expertise. Well, they're gonna fucking thunderclap this round. I mean, don't blink, guys. Do not blink, guys. You will miss it. Because as soon as this shit gets in range, it's fucking toast. Gone. Vaporized. Deleted. Never stood a chance. And Glaive Lord held most pops, which is somewhat surprising. Oh, right. I can up my bitrate, too. I forgot. I lowered my bitrate because my internet was tripping the fuck out the other day, and YouTube is crying. YouTube is crying that my bitrate is low, because I can support higher. Alright, well, now let's see if I don't break the stream doing that. Alright, I just doubled my bitrate. Now let's see if that doesn't work a little better, huh? YouTube will maybe be happier. Am I blackbordering curved? I mean, if I do blackborder, I do, but if I don't, I don't. Mainly what I'm doing is just going for map completions. So some of them end up being blackborders and some of them don't. Like I blackbordered Tree Stump, I blackbordered Resort, Winter Park, and Cubism, and Logs. But a lot of them I don't have blackbordered, I just have the regular Chimp's gold border. Mainly because I'm bad at the game. Biggest reason. So yes and no. I'll blackborder if I can manage it, but if I don't manage it, I'm not going to run it again just to have it blackbordered. Not until I finish all the maps. Like, if I get through and I get all the medals on all the maps, then I'll go and make the ones that aren't blackborders. But that's going to be forever because so many of these maps I've barely even touched. Yeah, no, those hospital bills are absolutely cancer. I owe them like $36,000. It's pretty cool. They'll get their money when they get it. See, the thing is they're gonna have to be patient. I'll tell you that. Cause yeah, no, I don't just have like $36,000 in my back pocket, so they're gonna have to wait a damn while before I can get it. All right, co-op. No. So I try not to do any co-op with my viewers, and it's just for one reason. It's a thing of fairness. It's hard for me to go and just co-op with the first person who asks right now, because if at any point, you know, I have a lot of people that want to, or if I get more popular, it's going to be basically impossible to be fair about how I choose that. And I just don't want to have to deal with that. So I do not do co-op with my viewers. I'm sorry. I typically keep it to just me. And actually, I don't feel like playing Impoppable or Chimps right now, so I'm going to do some runs on one of these other maps. Deflation. Woo! Alright, village for camo. Primary mentoring. Alright, and then we'll get this guy. Alright, we need this guy. That's free. Those are free. Need this guy up to at least more glaives. Alright, that should win. That ought to be able to handle this. We've got camo, we've got lead. That ought to do it. Now let's pop auto start back on and roll. Alright. You got a new job this month. You get more money until you get another job in August. Man, how many fucking jobs are you rotating through? That's too confusing for my ass. And how's my job? My job is good. Not much changes, honestly. Biggest thing right now, and this is good for me just because I do have that massive hospital bill, is just that I'm now allowed more overtime than ever. And I don't mean me personally, but just all of our production associates are allowed more overtime than ever before right now. Just because the company is just so busy and we don't have the staff and the skill to meet the demand. So I'm getting 66 hours a week at my job, which is 26 hours of overtime per week because I have weekly pay periods. So per pay period, I'm hitting 26 hours of overtime, or up to 26. I'm usually hitting like 24. And then I did pick up a second job myself, one that I can work at my own pace. I actually started running DoorDash because in my city, it's just big enough that it's busy every night. But my city's just small enough that it's not very stressful to run DoorDash at all. I mean, it's not really stressful to drive around my city because even in peak traffic, my city's manageable, like pretty easily manageable compared to some other bigger places. So I would say my jobs are great. I mean, my primary full-time job, like I said, I'm getting more hours than ever, making more money than ever because I am a production line lead, so I make more money than I used to, and like I said, I'm getting more hours. And then there's the DoorDash on the side, which with the hospital bill, my rent, my car payment, and my expensive ass car insurance, because it's fucking full coverage because I'm paying a car payment on a car I don't own yet. My bills, whoo, my monthly liability in bills is extremely high. My fucking overhead costs just to exist for a month are stupidly high, but I've got income to match that. The DoorDash income actually is kind of extra. It's extra disposable income because I kind of just throw it on top. It's just money that I can honestly chuck right into savings and not think twice about, so it's nice. And I might try to stack enough of it up that I can build a new PC. because one of my favorite games, 7 Days to Die, is finally leaving alpha and is getting its 1.0 release and has some big features coming within the next year. And so, I want a newer PC. I want a like nice, fresh, high-end PC build for all that. Plus, it'll be cooler for streaming and YouTube, like recording and shit. If I can record and edit in higher quality, just to up my setup a big tier. But I'm gonna need a couple $1,000s to do that. Anyways, enough about that tangent. Hardest achievement is to Blackbird or Dark Castle. Yeah, that is pretty tough. Oh, and somebody else deleted their comment. I did see it for a second. A regular person with glasses. I did see your comment. I was getting to it, I promise. Oops. Oops. If I'm not mistaken, you did say a thing about going for Ring of Fire. Which, yeah, going for a Ring of Fire tax shooter is pretty much goated. You do the same job you've been doing, but now you get more money by traveling. Then you're switching to a different medical job and getting a new certification. That's dope. That is very, very dope. You're going to be making... Well, you already make more money than me. You're going to be making a lot more money than me. If you play your cards right, you know, that whole college gimmick, and especially the medical field, you know, you go through, like, nursing. Whether you go to be a doctor or just a nurse or any one of those... you know, subcategories like fucking, you know, being like an anesthesiologist or literally anything in the medical field, and you're going to be rolling in more money than you could possibly count. It's kind of absurd. You also do DoorDash? Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it. It doesn't make me like a millionaire or anything, but I mean, from my regular job, usually... my direct deposit, obviously, and this is after tax because they take taxes out of my check directly. I usually see like $1,080 a week after taxes, so not too bad. And then DoorDash, with how many hours I'm working at my full time, I only do a couple hours of DoorDash a week. I try to just make whatever I can, a couple bucks here and there. Like I said, I'm just throwing it all into savings. That way, I have a way to grow my savings account because my primary income from my full-time job is nothing but that's nothing but bill money. That just covers me living my life, existing and breathing, and then the DoorDash is how I actually save. A regular person with glasses, you're saying, I wish I understood. Do you not speak English, or are you too young to know to understand the conversation topic? Let's see, perk path, military only. Yeah, that's a fun game mode. You're 10. Yeah, I guess that would make my conversation topic that I was previously holding very hard to understand. Don't worry, you'll be where I'm at in just 10 more years. Delivery is your fun money. Yeah, right now it's not my fun money, and that's just because I had to tank like my entire fucking savings account to pay one of the medical bills that was isolated from the hospital. It was from a private service that was rendered in the hospital but not included in the hospital's bill, and they were about to send me to collections, and I was like, oh, well, I like having a reasonable credit score, so I fucking took what little chunk I had left in my savings and paid them. So right now, I have to use that delivery money just for saving. But it may get to the point where it can be considered play money. But it's not yet. Right, no, right as of right now, I don't have play money. That is a concept that is not real to me. I'm honestly lucky I have play time to come sit here on my ass and do this. Although I really only do on Sundays. And actually, today I didn't have nearly as much time as I was hoping because I had to go to Denver. I drove all the way to Denver to spend $200 on a chunk of metal and then drive all the way back from Denver, which, okay, Denver from where I live isn't a crazy long drive. It's an hour and a half. But you got to think, I drove an hour and a half to hand somebody $200 for a chunk of metal to drive an hour and a half back home. So it was it totally killed, I killed like 4 hours of my day just driving to Denver and back, literally just to spend money on a chunk of metal because my dumbass dented my car, and it's a unibody, meaning like the whole frame is one fucking piece. So I can't just like go buy another fender or pop it off and work on it. Like, it's all one piece. So I had to go find a donor panel, somebody who had the same car, but somebody was parting out the same car that I own in Denver and was willing to cut off the chunk of metal that I need. And that ran me $200. So that was amazing. But at least I have the panel I need, I guess. But it's like, good to hear your arm is doing great. Yeah, I know. It's good to be the guy whose arm is doing great. It's a pretty spectacular feeling when my arm is not broken and able to be used. It's, like, honestly super cool. Well, and I never thought I would know what the opposite of that feels like, but turns out I do know what the opposite of that feels like, and I'm good. I'm good without having that be the condition that I'm under. Turns out I actually really enjoy having a functional arm that isn't broken. Do you play co-op? I do not play co-op. I've actually already turned somebody down this stream. Just because I think it would be unfair to pick and choose between different viewers and play co-op with some people and not others. So I opt for, unfortunately, denying everybody that privilege. I'm here to hang out and chat, but I will not play with you. Your fun money usually goes towards fun stuff like new video games and desktop parts for your boyfriend and yourself. Yeah, that checks out to me. Makes sense. That's honestly, I'll probably try to run as much DoorDash as I can just to get money to, that'll probably be the way that I end up getting money to do a new PC build. Because this is going to be just about the only way I can. But the one nice thing is, I say that my primary job is just for paying bills, but I actually make more than my bills cost. So I am going to get ahead as time goes on. I will be gaining ground, but just very slowly. Gotta go. Have a good day, and God bless you. Thank you very much. Be safe. Sorry, man, Ghost. I did see your comment. I was gonna ask you what you meant, but now you retyped it, and now I actually completely understand what you mean. How many black borders do I have? I only have, I think I have 4. I think I've got 4 black borders. We'll go out and we'll look as soon as I finish this fucking round. Not round, but as soon as I finish this. What do you even call it? Oh, damn, what do you even this game? Yeah, as soon as I finish this one, I can show you. I'm pretty sure I only have 4 black borders, and they're all on beginner maps. I'm not very good at this game. Lo and behold. Last big fun money thing was gifting a big sword. Or a legit sword to your boyfriend. I have a sword. It's not very high quality, but I have a sword. Swords are cool. Honestly, like swords. Like guns, too. I have some that I want to buy, but money. Yep. Money's the thing that exists that I don't have a lot of. I make a lot of it. I just have to pay a lot of it. I hate that. That's the worst thing is, like, knowing that you make a lot of money but somehow still have none. Like, that's some shit. Like, I go to work and I know that at my job I'm pulling over 1,000 a week and somehow I have nothing. And I'm just like, where does it go? I know where it goes, but where does it go? Because, like, that's a lot. That should be plenty enough that you'd think I'd have some somewhere, but no, it's never there. Which is crazy. Absolutely baffling. Oh, come on. Eh. Per week without OT, you make around 1,000 and then 500 a week doing DoorDash. Yeah, so if I didn't work as many hours as I do, I'd make that much on DoorDash, but because I work so much OT, I'm only making like 40 to 100 bucks a week on DoorDash because I usually only do it for a couple hours. Like, I might DoorDash for maybe 6 hours in a week. That's it. Like, I'll go out and run it for like 2 hours on maybe 2 nights a week and then like an hour on another night. So, I don't make much on it. And I take home 1,080 a week with all of my overtime. Like, for a 64-hour week, for 64 hours on the clock, I'll take home like $1,081-ish. That's what I took home the last time. And then, like I said, maybe 40 to 100 on DoorDash, depending on how much of it I got around to. The really crappy part is just how much I have to spend to exist. Right now, my monthly overhead, just to exist, costs me like... I have like 2,700 a month worth of bills. For just me. So, that's pretty awful. But it will go down over time. There's one bill that I can pay off entirely. It's a bill for $3,500 that I'm supposed to pay over 12 months starting in June. But I'm hoping that by June I'll just have the $3,500 and I can just pay that entire bill, and then instead of my monthly liability being $2,700 a month, it'll be like $2,400 a month. And then I'll be overpaying all my car payments. For obvious reasons, it saves me a lot of money on interest, so I'll be overpaying on my car payment, which will be reducing that. You know, all the antics. Well, I think the guy left, but I was going to show him how many black borders I have. That would be 1 with Tree Stump, 2 with Resort, 3 and 4 with the Winter Park and Cubism, 5 with the Logs. Well, the answer for that guy is that I have 5 black borders. Although I don't think he's still in chat. Apocalypse. This mode is cancer. Oh, crunch my neck. Just. Oh boy. Oh, just smack the fuck out of my microphone. Yep, that's logical. Makes sense. Why don't we just do that? Boom, bam, bam, pow. Damn. That's expensive. Fuck all that. See, and that's the thing is I'm not even in school. Like, all my monthly bills come out to $2,700 in a month, and I'm not even in school. Could you imagine if I was paying for school? That'd be fucking ridiculous. I ain't got that paying for school money, that's for sure. I'll tell you that. I will eventually. Probably. I don't know. That's the thing is I'm not going to be stuck in this pickle for long. It gets better day by day. Pretty much every check that hits my account, my situation gets better. And that's not just because it's like, oh, yes, I have my money to pay my next bill. It's the thing is that I'm making more than my bills cost by a little bit. So every single time is a chance for me to pay a little extra and make the required amount a little lower. So it's like I get farther and farther ahead as time goes on. So the situation will get more comfy with time. It's kind of just a waiting game. Just gotta pass the time. And not do anything else to muck it all up. Oh, well, you know, it kind of is a scam with the, like, sometimes you're paying for a name, in all honesty. That's why, like, and I hate to say this, in a lot of instances, for a lot of people, I just straight up just fucking think college is stupid. That's just my take, and you've known this. I don't think it's not worth anybody's time, but I think it's not worth a lot of people's time, and especially the big name ones just aren't worth anybody's money because you could just go anywhere else, take the same program, get the same degree, spend less money, and what the fuck is the difference? Like, you do the same thing somewhere else for cheaper, and it literally is the same. Like, I would understand if it was, like, notably different, but it's not. Fuck. Let me turn this shit down. Still too bright. I'm positively glowing as if I have radiation poisoning. That's better. Oh boy. Ring of Fire when? I don't have a lot of camo coverage. Only get Ring of Fire. Boom. Alright, and then Mortar. Oh, that wasn't helpful. I forgot I had the Molotov targeted there and not where I had it targeted last round. I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, right? Exactly. Like, that price difference makes no sense. It's just like, yeah. You could go somewhere else and pay fucking 8 times the price for the same shit. For no reason? Just for fun? You hate money? You just delete it? Yeah, I don't know. It never made sense to me. Especially with those big ones. It's like, yeah, just delete all that money for nothing. Well, not for nothing, but like, but when you could have done it cheaper, why wouldn't you? Right? Doesn't make a lot of sense. That's another reason I dropped out of college. It's not even because, like, I couldn't have done it or money or whatever. It's because I could save money not going. Because the thing I was going for is a field that you don't need a degree to practice. So I was like, even if I'm gonna go into this field, even if I'm gonna fully dive headfirst into this field, I don't need a degree to do that. So why take the time to sit through and pay for one when I don't want to do it and don't want to pay for it? Fuck all those balloons. Hmm. Yep. They're just like, oh yeah, you're gonna go to the big school. We're gonna pay all this money, and you're gonna go to the big school. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, whatever. If it's not his money, I mean, it's not his money. If his family's like, yeah, we're gonna fork over a copious amount of money to a bunch of greedy assholes who own this prestigious college that you're gonna go to. I mean, if it's not your money, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't pay for all that shit. Like, even if I was like hellbent, like I was like, I need to go to college, I need this degree, and I must have it good. Um, I still wouldn't be picking like a big name university that's fucking 8 times the price when I could go to a school like within like the same city or like a neighboring city for, you know, like the price difference you described versus like 60K versus 8K. Yeah, I would just go where it's cheaper. Even if I was absolutely hell bent that I needed this degree and this education and that was the way I was going to go, I would do it the cheaper place. It just makes more sense. He is paying into it. Okay, yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'd only be doing something like that if it was completely on someone else's dime, because I know my ass would not be paying for all that shit. Ain't no way. I want to do one of these other maps. These maps are like cancer, though. Like, some of these maps can be straight up ED, I swear. I'm just gonna do this map on primary only. Since primary only is a joke. Because, does Gwen fit here? No! Gwen doesn't fit on the barrel! She's too fat! Gwen! Lay off the donuts, you cuck. Fine, then. Wait, no, why would I... Hold up, no. Nope. No, this guy. This dude's too fat to fit on the barrel. You're fucking joking. Oh my god! Okay, Tax Shooter's got like the smallest hitbox in the fucking game. Now if we just do him as a long range guy. How do you beat this on primary only? That's actually ass. What? Do they not get close enough? They don't even get close enough. How is that supposed to work? Does the cannon fit? Cannon's pretty small. Oh my god, nobody fits on the barrel. Corrosive glue? Was that the move? That's awful. That's terrible. How's that supposed to work? What, and am I just supposed to fucking put a bunch of dart monkeys along all the other paths? Yeah, that's totally gonna work. Jesus. I don't even know which path gets the Moab on this map. I think it comes from the top, right? It comes from over here, I think. I hope. Bro is whiffing. Hold up. Hold up. If I back out and restart that round, I can put Gwen's Molotov in there. The hell is Spillway again? There it is. Alright. Just have to put dart monkeys on each path, dude. What a fucking... Oh my god. This map is dumb. Your family is highly traditional and they don't think you should be paying shit between the both of you. They really think you should pay for everything? Yeah, I don't know. They're living in a fantasy land. I mean, like, genuinely, I hate to say it, but, like, your parents are living in a fantasy land if they think that just one guy is going to uphold a fucking couple and every single bill of the household these days. It's, like, straight up unreasonable to even try to do that. Like, nope. I feel like we gotta go with, like, triple shot dart monkeys, right? It's not something I would usually do, but it seems like the logical approach here. Get them all with sharp shots as well. Since we're not going to a very high round. Then Balloon Dissolver. If I can save up for Balloon Dissolver, he can literally toast anything up till around 40. Alright, there's Balloon Dissolver. Bye. I could have hit it with the Molotov. I wasn't even thinking about it. Wait, yeah, that's going to be a big issue. Camo. Gwen's Molotov is just going to have to tank the camo. I'm just going to have to pay attention to what rounds it comes out. Because I don't know what all rounds there's camo. He gets paid $17 an hour. That's what I get paid. That's exactly penny for penny. I get paid $17.00 per hour. Difference being is 17 an hour in my state is more comparable to nearly, I think it's about 20. Like if you actually equate it, me getting paid 17 an hour here is like getting paid like almost 21 an hour in your state compared to cost of living. So he's making less than me. Like, he gets paid the same as me, but he's getting paid less than me in the sense that $17 there is physically less useful than $17 here. Oh, that one yellow was just like... Oh, how many are there? Well, they're all leaking, because I don't care. Alright, I just need something strong to kill the Moab wherever it comes out. Oops, that was really late. Still don't care. Dude clapped the Moab though. Holy shit. Literally the worst part of that was camo. Dude fucking deleted that Moab. He was just like, oh, I am inevitable. Gone. Reduced. That's crazy. Damn, they're paying you fat dollars. I wish my job had an opportunity to like get paid to travel, but that's literally just not a thing. It's not like it's something that I'm not offered. It's something that there just isn't happening. Like I work at a fucking production facility. Where the hell would I go? Like unless I got to tour one of our. We have two other things. We have like 2 or 3 other places that our company owns, but none of them are production facilities. We have like our own dedicated like firing range where we test our products because they're since we specialize in firearm accessories, we have a firing range where we test our shit. And we have like our corporate office down in Texas, but there's like I don't see any reason that I would get sent to either of those places, not in my position. I'm not important enough, not yet, at least. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll matter enough. You don't think you've seen that map before? It's not new, but not popular either. It's called Spillway. It's a good map. I like it. It's kind of challenging, though. The design makes it very difficult. That's why it's an advanced map. Cornfield's not an expert map? I thought Cornfield was an expert map. God. The expert maps are horrible. Dark Castle is probably the easiest expert map. Like, genuinely. I think it's the easiest expert map. Like, black bordering some of them is straight up, like, impossible. I want to play Cornfield on primary only. This one will be easy because I'll just primary stack right in the middle. I mean, it's going to be... Boom. There's, like, spots, but I forget where they are. Oh, that's one of them. That's a spot. That's a spot. You remember watching me play a lot of other maps? Just don't remember that one. Yeah, that makes sense. You usually see me playing other games. Yeah, I haven't played this for a while. Like almost two months maybe. I've been mostly streaming Skyrim, but I just wanted to break from that. I don't know. I didn't have as much time for this stream because I drove to Denver today. And then I passed out. Took a napsy. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh. Okay. And then, so when I finally did get around to streaming, I knew I didn't have quite the time slot that I usually do. So I didn't stream Skyrim like I normally would on a Sunday lately. Cause like my last like shit, I think my last 10 streams have been Skyrim. It's been a little while since I've had this game on deck. Cornfield is such a villainous map. Yeah. Denver, in fact. Wow, that glaive ricochet is fucking sick. Just whoop. It goes through the whole path of all the balloons. Fucking boom. All the way up the whole chain. Just fucking shredding them. Glaive ricochet is insane. Underrated. Really overpowered. I think one of these, I think there's a spot up here that you can fit like really small towers. Maybe it's, no, I think it's up here. Where even is it? A spot down here. You can fit only really little guys. Oh, they're toast. They're toast as soon as he sees them. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, he deleted them. It was unreasonable. More glaives. Now he's just even more OP. Glaive Ricochet is already overpowered. Oh, that's cute. Loser. Stinky cat anyways. God damn it. Keep clicking the corn. Do you want to remove the corn for $1,500? No! I don't! Not particularly. I'm good. Yeah, no, I drove my ass all the way to Denver to buy a chunk of metal to drive all the way back from Denver. I didn't do anything else there. I literally drove for an hour and a half to go hand somebody $220 for a chunk of metal and then drive an hour and a half back home. It was pretty dope. It was... inside, I want to say, I want to call it a colossal waste of time, but because it was something that I actually needed, I can't even call it a colossal waste of time. Like, I needed the item, but it felt like a colossal waste of time. But you want something bad enough, huh? You'll go get it. Up my car. Damn, the cannon said, nah, fuck ceramics. How'd I even mess up my car? You don't want to ask that question. Don't worry about the details. I'm just very talented. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, as for the metal, it's the rear fucking area. Fucking... I know I sent you a picture, Mom. I know you've seen it. I showed you the damage I did, and I showed you the damage that was a hit and run, which the hit and run on the passenger side isn't awful. But what I did is pretty awful, and so I just drove down to Denver today to buy that chunk off of somebody else's Challenger. The shitty thing is the Dodge Challenger was like the last unibody on Earth that they still made, so the whole car is one piece. Like, I can't just like pop the fender off. Like, the whole body's fucking welded together. Like, there's no taking it apart. So the shitty thing is, that picture I sent you of that, you know, area that I bashed in behind the driver's side rear by the bumper. I drove to Denver to take that chunk of someone else's Challenger. Because someone in Denver has a 2018 Challenger that they totaled. I mean, this thing was fucking obliterated. The whole front end was crumpled up like a tin can. I mean, this Challenger has no hopes of ever seeing the road ever again. So they're parting it out. And so I'm on Facebook Marketplace just strolling through cars, and I see 2018 Challenger part out, and I was like, hey, mine's a 2017. And I need some parts. So I went to the seller and I messaged him. I showed him the picture of what I did, and I was like, do you have this chunk of your body, or has someone else scavenged it? And they were like, well, someone else wants that spot. And I was like, okay, so I'm like second in line for this chunk of metal? And they were like, yeah, basically. And then they ended up, the seller went ahead and cut off that area, cut off that rear quarter of the body. And they sent me a picture, and they were like, this is what you need, right? And I said, yes. And they said the other person had kind of bailed on them. The other potential buyer hadn't been responding. So I told them I'd come fetch it. And this was all yesterday. I told them yesterday. I was like, hey, I need this. Do you have it? They were like, yeah, someone else wants it. And then they cut it off. And then they were like, this is what you need, right? And then they said that the other person was seeming to not jump on it. So I was like, I'll be there tomorrow for it. Like, I'll drive there tomorrow for it. And so I showed up, handed the guy $220 and walked away with the rear portion of someone else's Challenger. And the cool part, the really good part, is it's more than I need. I ended up buying a lot bigger of a chunk than I actually have destroyed on mine, which means my guy who's going to do the labor for me, who's going to, cut the damaged section off of mine and weld our good donor metal on, he can cut it how he sees fit, because I've got more than I needed on, like, in every direction. I ended up buying, the way the seller cut it, he ended up cutting off a much bigger amount than is actually damaged on mine. So I have plenty to work with. So I'll leave that to my man Dave, and that will be his problem to decide how to cut it, how to weld it, because at the end of the day, he's the mechanic, not me. The hard part's going to be the paint work, because first off, the donor panel that I just drove to Denver to buy is not the same color as mine, but it wouldn't matter even if it was, because when you have to cut and weld it, that's going to fuck up the paint anyway, so you have to be able to get some of the right paint to paint it anyway. So even if it was the right color, it wouldn't save us the hassle of still having to grind it all down and repaint it all and re-clear coat it. So that's going to be fun, and that's going to take a while. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. And everything else is fine. The bumper's okay. The bumper looks messed up, but the thing is the marks on the bumper in that picture I sent you isn't actually the bumper hasn't lost any paint. The bumper is not cracked, it's not broken, it's not detached, and it's not missing any paint. All of that is actually on top of the bumper's paint. So the bumper will be okay. Get free Dart Monkey. I have the free Dart Monkey. I have him right here. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I have the free Dart Monkey. Gwen. Free Dart Monkey. See? There he is. Free Dart Monkey. Right there. Anyways, yeah, no, the bumper's fine. Because all of that marking on the bumper is actually just the paint. Is paint on top of it. That, like, I can take off with my fingers. Like, literally with my fingernail, I can start, like, peeling it off. Like, that's all on top. So, bumper's okay. Taillight's okay. Metal, not okay. But, like I said, I already fetched suitable donor metal, so got that out of the way. Now it's just for the welding and the paintwork. Do you have any Paragons? I think I have all the Paragons unlocked, but that's unless there's ones I don't know about. I have the Plasma Master. I have this guy. Who else has a Paragon? I have the Buccaneer and the Sub Paragon. I have the Wizard Paragon. I have the Ninja Paragon. Got the Engineer Paragon. Is there any others? That's all of them, right? Pretty sure that's all of them. It's all of them I know about. So yeah, I think I have them all. No, the plane. I have him too, though. I've got him. Right? That's all of them? What do you mean that's Dart Monkey, not free Dart Monkey? Did you not pay attention when I placed him? He was free. See, look, his sell value is 0 because I spent 0 on him. You're crazy. You stream on Twitch? No, I do not stream on Twitch. I'm currently streaming on YouTube. And this is where I regularly stream. Molotov. Got him. Free Dart Monkey's overpowered. He's pretty good. He's got 400 bops. I mean, don't get down on the guy. He's pretty good. He's killing it out here, living his best life. I realize my webcam is in like the most inconvenient position for this map here. Hold up. I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to do magic. I'm dying. Only a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I was centering my camera. At the cost of like 20 lives. Whatever. Don't care. There we go. Okay. Anyways. The glaive ricochet is literally broken. Yippee! Yippee! I can't do that very well. I tried. I gave it my best. I tried to give it the yippee, I swear. Oh boy. No, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Camo Balloon. Ha, ha, ha. Got him. He thought he was getting away. He was wrong. He was very mistaken. He's not getting away. All those Camo Balloons that honestly think I'll let them slide. What a foolish concept. Now they're really toast. They'll never escape now. Wow, it's so funny. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. The whole first hour, there was literally nobody. The stream was dead as dead gets for like an entire hour, and now it's really picked up some traction. Oh, bet, Mackenzie. I am super down. Yeah, I'm actually super excited that it's going full release. Super excited that 7 Days to Die is going full release. No more early access. I'm mainly excited for next year because if you look, I don't know if you watched the video, but the roadmap that Richard Hunick was talking about was that they're going to have a fully dynamic weather system and implement the story mode all before the end of next year. So I'm really excited because it's going full release this summer. It's supposed to be cross-play for PC and console late this year, and then it's supposed to get all of those last couple big promised features that they've wanted to add are all supposed to make it in the game next year, which is going to be fucking awesome. I'm hopefully going to be able to, really hoping I'll be in a position to make a lot of content on it once it goes gold. You know, once they see that full release in June. I really want to start putting out a lot of content on it. Probably streaming it, recording it. It's super exciting. I just really wish that I could put together a newer, more competent PC before then. I mean, don't get me wrong, mine's not bad or anything, but it's working its way up to being 4 years that I've had this PC. Like, I built this PC 3.5 years ago. And at the time I built it, most of the parts were already a year old. So, I mean, all the parts in my PC are 4 years coming up on 5 years old. So, I do see some noticeable performance differences between, like, when it was new and now. Especially playing, like, 7 Days to Die with some of the new updates it's gotten. In those bigger city chunks, I know that when I'm wandering around in those denser city chunks with all that shit rendered, I'll fucking tank all the way down to like 30 FPS at times. It's always playable, but it gets rough at times. So I really want to get an upgrade before then, but I'm not going to be able to upgrade before that release, I don't think. Not without taking, like, somehow trying to, like, finagle a bank into giving me, like, a personal loan for, like, 2,500 bucks. When I'm already in debt through my ass. Dude, they really throw all those Moabs at you right at once. They didn't realize I was ready for that, though. Oh, barely in range. That's amazing. I'm the GOAT. I have the best placement in the West. Super Monkey Fan Club. All right. You missed that info somehow? Talking on the 7 Days to Die. Yeah, it's brand new news. I just saw it. I actually saw it via Steam. I was checking my games for updates, and in the on Steam, underneath, like in your Steam library when you're looking at games, there's a whole news/activity tab directly under it when you're on that game's page, and that's actually where I saw the announcement that they're leaving early access. They announced it just yesterday, so the fact that you haven't seen it isn't surprising. It was just announced yesterday morning. It's brand new news. It's honestly huge. Super excited for that. Yeah, right? You'd be correct that we have not played much for video games since we actually have lives now. Sometimes I hate having a life, but whatever. I don't know. It's not all bad. I mean, I have a car that I've wanted since I was a tiny child, so I'm winning, even if I beat it up a little bit. I didn't beat it up first, though. That's the shitty part, is somebody hit and ran me, and then I had a sheriff come out to do a report, and I was trying to get my workplace to pull cameras to see if it happened there. And then before they could even get back to me and I could make an insurance claim for a hit and run, then I fucked up my car. I got hit and run and then fucked up my own car a week later. I'm just like, what the fuck? That's kind of stupid, isn't it? Oh, right, it's reverse. I'm literally missing the whole premise of the game mode. Okay, free shark monkey. Why don't we put you actually back here? That's a good spot for you. That poor car. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know, though. Didn't I tell you? I was reading the Carfax and the fucking previous owner of the car. Now, I didn't mind this too much because it said that the airbags didn't deploy and that it was minor damage. And I couldn't spot any damage from it. But shit, the previous owner hit a horse. They hit the car into a horse. I guess they weren't going very fast and it just, like, fucked up the bumper. So they ended up, like, I'm pretty sure that's... I don't think my car has the same bumper it did when it was manufactured. Let's put it that way. But there was no other damage. But yeah, no, like, according to the Carfax, they hit a fucking horse with it. And this was a Wyoming owner who lived in Cheyenne. Like, this car, my Challenger was previously registered in the same city that I live. So, like, someone else that lives here who owned this car directly prior to me fucking smacked a horse with it. So this car just does not have the greatest track record of living in Cheyenne and being owned by people who live in Cheyenne. Because it's been damaged by its last two owners, me and the previous, and while I've owned it, it got hit and run by somebody else, and I still don't know who the fuck hit my car. So yeah, it's just this poor car. Living in a harsh world out here. Oh shit, whack my microphone. Can I fit a village here? No. I think I can if I didn't put Gwen where I fucking did. Like an idiot. Well, now I don't want a village there. In fact, I never wanted a village there. I was kidding. Why would I even want a village there? That would just be stupid. Can I help you get trophies? I cannot help you get trophies unless you want to watch my videos and use them as a guide. I will not play with you because I do not play with any of my viewers as a rule of fairness. I've elected not to play with any viewers. So the only way that I could help you get trophies is if you watch this stream and other streams and you could use them as a guide. But fair warning, I'm not the best at the game. I mean, but if you want to earn all the same trophies that I'm earning, you can always just watch my previous streams and play the maps as I played them. I might not get through them in the smartest way, but I get through them. I'll tell you that. Damn. Right? Yeah. I just hope that mine, like, if my car gets totaled out, it's not the end of the world. But I want it to get totaled out at the point where my loan value is less than the value of the car, meaning I'll have extra money. Because the thing is if it totals, they'll pay off my loan. But I'll have no money. Like, I will have not a penny. Like, if my car were to be totaled tomorrow, somebody fucking T-bones me. They will pay my entire loan off, and I will be left with $0 and no car. But if, say, it gets totaled in a year from now, and I've paid the loan down to being maybe $3,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 less than the car is worth, then they'll pay me what the car's worth, and I'll have $2,000 or $3,000 extra dollars. So, I just hope that if it gets totaled after the point where I've paid enough on the loan that the car is worth more than the loan balance, rather than before then. Because if it happens before then, they'll pay off my whole loan. They will. But I'll have no money to buy another car with. I'll just be sitting there like, what do I do? Now, I mean, to be fair, I own 2 cars, but I would rather not have to go back to my other car for lack of having my current because it gets destroyed. I would hope that doesn't happen. That'd make me sad. Ugh. Distraction. Right? Yeah, it kind of is a nice car, huh? I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't think so. Especially since I did buy it for above its blue book. It blue books at 20,000 and I bought it for 24. I wouldn't do that for just any car. Cuz 4,000 above blue book is a bit of a scam. Unfortunately, that's the car market right now in general. But still, 4K above blue book is pretty fucking rough. I want a Glaive Lord. I'm gonna get a Glaive Lord. Alright, now I've got like $16,000 in farms. That'll hopefully make me enough money to get a Glaive Lord. I almost have enough money for a Glaive Lord actually now with all these farms. If I resell them now. Turn auto start off. Yeah, well, you will get to. Now, hopefully, if it goes the way I want, you won't see it in the condition that I sent you pictures of it. You'll actually get to see it after it's fixed. Hopefully. Because you probably won't see me till July, because I just can't really afford to make a trip over there until July. Which is actually, luckily, how my grandpa got to see it. Because he was here, like, right before it got hit by somebody else, which is a week before I hit it. So he got to see it before anybody beat up on it. Alright, well, I have to be at work at fucking 4 in the morning, so I am done streaming, because I gotta finish packing my lunch and go the fuck to sleep. So, I'm out of here. Thanks everyone for stopping by, hanging out. Sorry I didn't stream for the last 2 weekends. I'm gonna try to get back into it. Might be Skyrim next week. Might be this game. Not sure. I know I chose this game tonight just because I wasn't sure how long I'd actually sit here and stream for, but I've exhausted the time that I have, so I've got to go. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll catch y'all later.